The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
We return to the castle on the campus of Sussex Central High School for yet another big Class 3A contest between unbeaten teams. The number 3 Apppoquinimink Jaguars, 4-0, arrive to take on the number 2 ranked Sussex Central Gold Knights, also at 4-0. Only one will leave tonight unbeaten. These two teams met twice last season, with Appo winning the regular season game with a shocking fourth quarter comeback to win 31-30. They met again in the state tournament, where the Golden Knights won 28-7. The Golden Knights come in with a win over previously unbeaten Woodbridge 31-14 last week. It was another big performance by fullback Malik Bell, who scored twice on the ground and had a receiving touchdown as well. Bell rushed for 131 yards on 12 carries. The Jaguars are riding high after beating Smyrna for the first time in program history last week, 21-12. Junior quarterback Desai Drummond threw for a touchdown and ran for 2 others last week. Let me bring in my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. And, Coach, there's nothing more exciting than having 2 unbeaten teams going at it midseason.
2 unbeaten teams and 2 opposite styles of football. Appo throws the heck out of the ball. And then you look at Central, and they're running quite a bit. Very successful. And the thing with Appo is they can score fast. It doesn't take them long to get moving.
Brian Timpson's in his 11th season as head coach of the Jaguars, where he has a 51-55 record. Timpson is 1-2 versus Sussex Central. This is the best start ever for Apppoquinimink. They enter tonight's game with wins over district rival Odessa, Dover, St. George's, and Smyrna. The Jaguars have outscored their opponents 146-68. Last Friday was the first time they had to mount a comeback in their 21-12 win over Smyrna. Appo plays fast, will stretch the field, which could be the recipe for a win here tonight. If Sussex Central defense has a weakness, it would probably be in their pass defense. Coach Timpson will probably look to exploit that here tonight.
Yeah. You know, Appo in their Dover game, quarterback threw for over 200 yards in the first quarter. It's a wide-open offense. They have decent pass defense, but 16 sacks they have during the year and 7 interceptions. They're not as strong in the run defense. People have moved the ball. But, again, Appo scores so fast that it takes the other team quite a bit to get back into it.
Head coach John Wells has been at the helm of Sussex Central for 3 decades and has compiled a record of 217-91. Winning state titles in 2018 and 2020. Wells is 2-1 versus Apppoquinimink. The Golden Knights are defending Class 3A District 2 champs and enter tonight with victories over 3 AA teams in Laurel, Delaware Military, and Woodbridge, all ranked AA teams. There have been some skeptics of the Knights' early schedule, but remember, they got the number 2 ranking by beating Middletown in Week 1. A win tonight might just give Sussex Central some street cred around the state. Marvin Dooley told me last week that John Wells is not going to surprise you. He does what he does. Run the wing tee well, grind out yardage, and eat up clock. He said when they're on their A game, they're hard to beat. All-State fullback Malik Bell is closing in on 1,000 yards midway in the season. The junior has 9 touchdowns and has rushed for 708 yards. Defensively, the Golden Knights are going to look to pressure Desai Drummond. I think prior to this morning, it was going to be with Joaquin Rodriguez-Costa and Victor Perez, but both are out of the lineup. They are not playing tonight. Linebacker Jawan Sturgis, he's led the Knights in tackles this season, and Coach John Wells will most likely look towards him to slow down the Jaguars' run game.
Yeah, Sussex Central, as we know, has an outstanding running game with 1,290 yards on the ground. Bell, as you mentioned, is well on his way to 1,000. But defensively, it's really interesting. They have 25 tackles for loss and 5 sacks. 25 tackles for loss is quite an accomplishment this early in the season. And I'll tell you this from what we've seen with Central, they play till the end. Right. They will play all the way to the end, as we witnessed earlier this year.
Coach, this is not the only rivalry you see between Timpson and Wells. They're also softball coaches on 2 of the state's top programs. So they just get to go at it at the fall and the spring. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. On the other side, we'll have our Arenas Delis players to watch. We'll be right back.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick. Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations.
Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon! The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views.
And welcome back. Let's look at tonight's Arena Deli's players to watch. Arena Deli's 5 locations: the original downtown Rehoboth Beach, Milford and the airport, Georgetown, Arenas Cafe in Lewis, and the newest Arenas Pub on Highway 1. And we're going to start with the Apppoquinimink Jaguars, who I'll refer to Appo for the rest of the night because Apppoquinimink is a mouthful. We'll start with number 31, Omari Cofield, senior defensive end. Jim, this man is a wrecking crew. 31 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, 9 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and a touchdown.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed in watching him, I sat maybe 4 or 5 times on the film, he is fast off the ball. He will beat. He sees movement. He's across the line of scrimmage, and I think that's really his one of the main things you're going to have to deal with, his speed off the ball.
And number 3, Jasir Rogers, 13 catches for 309 yards, 5 touchdowns. He is Drummond's favorite target.
Yeah, I watched him in one game. He had 4 catches with each catch over 30 yards. That's amazing. So he can, he's one of those guys, he doesn't look like he's running fast, and all of a sudden he's by you.
Right. Number 12, Desai Drummond, the quarterback, 40 of 54 for 705 yards and 12 touchdowns. Jim, wasn't great in math, but that's 74%.
74%. You don't have NFL guys that are reaching that.
12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 23 carries for 114 yards, and he scored 3 times on the ground.
Yeah, he's outstanding. He has a great touch, but he throws the ball long, and it's very, very accurate.
We'll go over and look at the Sussex Central Golden Knights. And we're going to start with, we're going to look at pretty much their defense tonight, because I think their defense will be what they need to win this game tonight. We're going to start with number 23, Sam Pucci. He's the senior running back linebacker. He has had 1 carry this year for 2 yards, but he's got 27 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, and 2 fumble recoveries.
You know, his name keeps coming up here when we're announcing games. He has a nose for the ball. That's what I really like watching him. He can sniff it out and go underneath blocks and get the tackle.
And here's one of the new guys in this year's defense. He's a sophomore, and he has found his way to, we're starting to call his name a little more, and that's number 21, Jace Troxler, the defensive back. 13 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, an interception, and a fumble recovery this season.
You know, a young guy like that starting in the secondary, and he really leads the team in turnovers. So you're looking for good things to come from him.
And then the two-way star, number 7, Will Harmon, running back, defensive back, offensively, 40 carries for 317 yards and 6 touchdowns. Defensively, 13 tackles, 1 for a loss, and 1 interception. John Wells told me he thought the key last week for them was getting Sturgis and Harmon some rest on defense, so they had fresh legs in that fourth quarter.
Yeah. Two-way players, the way the game's being played now, I think are somewhat of a rarity, and he is a good one with 6 touchdowns. So, again, look for big things. This is a heck of a matchup, folks.
Okay. When we come back, Coach Tack and I are going to look at the X's and O's for tonight's game, see what each team needs to do to get a dub here tonight as they're both undefeated. We'll be back on the other side.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
And welcome back to Georgetown, Delaware. You're watching the Citadel Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports, as we're getting closer to kickoff for the Downstate Friday night game of the week. So let's get to our X's and O's while the Apppoquinimink Jaguar band strikes it up on the field. Jim, the Jaguars tonight, I think 3 things they have to do. Number 1, stretch the field. Defensively, don't get caught up in the wing T misdirection. And last week I said Woodbridge had to silence the bell. Yes. I don't know that that's possible. Maybe quiet down the bell a little bit tonight.
Yep, they're not going to stop it.
And for Sussex Central, the Golden Knights, they have been hit with turnovers this year. Avoid the turnovers, win field position. They've got to get off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah. And I would say for both teams, the penalties. We need to watch the penalties. It's really funny. Listen to some of our other announcers with 302, and they've talked about the unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of it this year.
We had on our pick show, you can watch that on Facebook or YouTube, Twitter, Phil, and he said the thing with Sussex Central is you have to eliminate those penalties because you make a penalty on 3rd down, you just gave John Wells 5 more minutes with the football.
Yes.
It's not so much that they're going to score, it's that he is going to eat up 5 minutes of clock, and you just can't have that.
Right. Yeah.
Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We come back, we'll be getting closer and closer to kickoff. We're about 11 minutes away here for this big matchup between 2 3A teams, the undefeated Jaguars and the undefeated Golden Knights. We'll be back on the other side of this commercial timeout.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
And welcome back to the Delaware Live Sports Downstate Game of the Week, powered by 302 Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell. Providing color tonight with me is my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. Owen Smith, Donald Flowers on the camera. Your halftime post-game stats are brought to you by Win the Day Planner, developed by Dan Rigby. Win the Day Planner for students and athletes. And our statistician is Dave Marvel. We are approaching kickoff, so let's check out the playing conditions with the Turf Report. Bermuda Field. Jim, it got tore up a little bit last week in the rain, had some soccer out here this week, so it's in good condition, but it's not in the best of shape. We're in October, so grass is starting to die off a little bit. Temperatures tonight at kickoff are 61 or 71 degrees. Supposed to drop down to the low to mid 50s or 60s. And wind is blowing probably about 10 miles an hour across the field from the press box to the Apppoquinimink sidelines. Let's thank some of our sponsors for this year's broadcast. Barkley Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Juwan Johnson State Farm, Active Pest Solutions, Louis Pizza, Win-to-Day Planner, Sodell Concepts, Arenas Deli, Surf Bagel, Dover Federal Credit Union, and A Precise Touch. And A Precise Touch will be bringing us the opening kickoff. We have a little bit of time, so let's go over the rankings. They got a little jumbled up. We're going to start right here with the division we're in, Class 3A. Salesian, the defending state champs, are still number 1. Sussex Central number 2. Apppoquinimink number 3. Middletown 4. Smyrna 5. St. Mark's 6. St. George's 7. In Class 2A, Caravel on a 17 or 18 game win streak right now. They're number 1. Archmere 2. Woodbridge 3. Red Lion 4. Delaware Military 5. Laurel 6. And Delmar makes their first appearance in the rankings at number 7. And in Class Single A, Indian River still the number 1 team in Class Single A. Tatnall number 2. They're the defending state champs. Polytech, First State Military. Christiana is now moved up to number 5. Brandywine at 6. And St. Elizabeth at number 7. Some other games that we'll be looking at around the state tonight on our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Surf Bagel. St. Mark's is at Cape and Lopin at 7 o'clock. It's homecoming for the Vikings. Seaford at Indian River, kickoff at 6. William Penn at Dover tonight, kickoff at 7. St. Elizabeth at Milford, 7 o'clock kickoff. Christiana down at Polytech, kickoff at 7. And Wilmington Friends is at Howard with a 7:30 kickoff. Tomorrow, big games around the state. Delaware Military will be at Archer at 11. Salesian at St. George's at 11. And myself and Glenn Frazier will have the Sussex Tech Lake Forest game, kickoff at 11. It is homecoming for the Spartans. And Jim, looking at some of the stats of these two teams, Bradley Chavez, while he's passing at 48%, only 33 attempts, but he has managed this offense well this year.
Absolutely. If you look at their amount of running, 1,290 yards total. It's incredible the way he manages, and there's a lot more than just dropping back and throwing. With the wing tee, there's a lot of action and faking that really comprises the base of it.
Eyes will be on 2 players tonight. Number 12 for Apppoquinimink, Desai Drummond. He has 705 yards passing, and Malik Bell, number 5 for Sussex Central, 708 yards. They've combined for 24 touchdowns between them and over 1,400 yards just between those 2 players.
Yeah. They're absolutely 2 outstanding players, but different styles of football, which I'm really excited to see. One throwing and the other one trapping and smashing.
And defensively for the Jaguars, 31 Omar Cofield with 31 tackles and 9 sacks. Edge Von Brandt, the linebacker, 29 tackles. And Sussex Central, Juwan Sturgis, 28 tackles, 6 for a loss, 2 sacks. And Sam Pucci, 27 tackles, 5 for a loss. As we said, we learned in the just before pregame that Joaquin Costa Rodriguez and Victor Perez are not playing tonight, both apparently injured. And that's big. That's the Sussex Central pass rush.
That's a big loss. Hopefully at this time of the year, going into their 5th game, they have some other talent that has developed in the 5 weeks, and they'll be able. But those 2 are outstanding players.
So we're getting closer to kickoff. Again, our cameraman, Owen Smith, and Donald Flowers. I think Donald's out there. He'll grab that coin toss for us. Tonight is Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at Sussex Central. As you can see, the pink outline on the SC in the middle of the field. The Appo Jaguars from West Middletown. I mean, Middletown's gotten so big now we have to divide the town up to tell you where the schools are.
Yeah.
And
they are very close proximity.
Yeah, they're real close to each other. They're on the west side of town. And then you have Middletown, a little bit south, Odessa, up north. And they're getting ready probably in a couple of years now. They're going to have a new school called the Summit High School up there by the bridge.
Wow. Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be good.
A lot of cameras on the field tonight. I guess when you have a combined 8-0 walking in.
And a great cause.
Absolutely.
You know, it's pretty neat. Yeah.
Still photography tonight be Darwan Pitts. You'll see his photos up on Delaware Live with the story this weekend. So Sussex Central elects to receive. No more and more teams doing that this year. We used to see in recent years everybody was deferring, and now teams are taking the ball. I'm sure John Wells wants it to be about 3 minutes left when Appo touches it.
Yeah, you're right. They can hang on to the thing. And the amazing thing is how little clock Appo uses. Mm-hmm. They score fast, and if they don't catch it, well, the clock stops.
Right. Appo fans starting to trickle in. I'm going to look down, and Central crowd waiting for the night crew to show up and fill up their section. And here come the Golden Knights. So both teams on the field tonight for this classic 4-0 Applequimmick out of the Class 3A to 5th District 1, and the Sussex Central Golden Knights defending champs of Class 3A District 2.
Well, we've been so fortunate to have great games this year. No doubt this could be another good one.
I think it's going to be another one.
Yep.
Folks, we're going to cut away for the national anthem. We'll be back on the other side.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit.
I always passed by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We loved it.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. We are about ready for kickoff here. So the two teams are taking the field. Apppoquinimink will be kicking off, moving from right to left, wearing the maroon helmets, white jerseys, maroon numbers, and maroon pants. Sussex Central in the all royal blue helmets, royal blue jerseys with gold numbers, and royal blue pants with gold and white trim. The opening kickoff is brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. A Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder in Lewis. And here we go. It's going to go into the end zone. Sussex Central will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. Precise Touch, premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can find APT on Facebook at A Precise Touch. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at their own 20. Chavez at quarterback. And it's going to be a handoff to Sturgis. Has some running room on the left side. Breaks the tackle, but there's a late flag probably in that holding area. Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Louis Pizza. Just steps from the boardwalk and beach. 11 Rehoboth Avenue, home of the grinder.
Landry, number 9, on the stop.
I think we're going to have a holding penalty, though. Here we are. So 1st and 20 for the Golden Knights. And up on the screen is that Sussex Central offense led by quarterback Bradley Chavez and fullback Malik Bell.
Yeah, not the place you need a hold. Not like you need it anywhere.
Right.
Your back's against the wall right now.
And after the other side of this play, we'll have the Appo starting defense. So 1st and 20 for the Golden Knights. And that's going to be Bell up the middle. Couple on the play. And let's show you that Apppoquinimink defense led by Amari Cofield, the defensive end. 9 sacks on the season.
They tried the inside quick trap, pulling the guard, and read real well that time by number 31, Cofield.
Second and 18 here for the Golden Knights. Ball just across the 10-yard line to about the, call it the 12. Chavez is going to roll to his right, has a man open. That's number 9 on the reception, Jabari Herring.
On the stop that time, Temple, number 18, and 2.
That brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Golden Knights. Chavez under center, wing to the near side. And this time he's going to drop back. Little screen pattern to Sturgis. Nothing there. Tackle by number 18, Hayden Barnhauser.
Great read on his part.
So, you know, with Rodriguez Costa out tonight, that's their punter.
Yeah, and that's a tackle for loss.
Makes it a 4th and 11. And it looks like the quarterback Chavez will be taking over the punting duties.
Great first series for Appo.
They bring pressure, kicks it end over end, takes it up at his own 47-yard line. That's number 17 on the return, Devin Jackson. He's down the sideline inside the 20, cuts it back to the middle of the field, and steps out of bounds.
You know, he did a really nice job of going vertical, step to the outside, vertical, step to the outside, and had about 3 people miss on the way down there.
So 1st and 10 for Appo. Ball at the 22 of Sussex Central, so their first crack is going to be in Sussex Central territory.
Yeah, unbelievable field position. And again, going back to a penalty.
Got a tight bunch to the left side. Quarterback. Number 12, Desai Drummond. I'm sorry, that was 17. Noah Hoff on the return. Toss out to, that's a yellow glove. Toss out to number 3, Rogers. Breaks the tackle and thrown out of bounds. He's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, there were helmets flying on that one. Wow.
So a pickup of about 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2 for Appo.
That was one heck of a run.
Second and 2 for Appo. Rogers to the left of Drummond. Hoff split to the near side. And it's going to be a keeper by Drummond, and the quarterback's dragging guys with him. So first down for Apppoquinimink.
It's interesting. He was back. He was about 6 yards when he took the snap.
So first and goal for Appo at the Sussex Central 7-yard line, first possession of the game. And here is that Apppoquinimink offense. So Drummond goes under center. It's now I formation. Second man through looks like Rogers, and he's going to get it to about the 5.
Looked like 23 on the tackle, Pucci.
So gain of 2 for Appo. And let's set that Sussex Central defense for you. Leading tackler, Jawan Sturgis, number 6. So second and goal. Looks over the middle, has a man open, touchdown. That's the number 13, Dominic Montabell.
That motion that they took out behind the formation definitely froze the defenders on the look-in.
So Appo strikes first. On the kick is Jack Talley, number 22, 20 of 20 on the season. with extra points. Hoff the holder. Snaps good, kicks up. And he's 21 of 21 on the season. So Appo takes the lead, 7-0. Early in the first quarter. Folks, we'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
And that extra point brought to you by A Precise Touch. Builders in Lewis, Delaware. You can find them on Facebook, APT, A Precise Touch. So Apppoquinimink will kick it away. Their first one went through the end zone. Tally to kick it away. And going to take it at the 5 is number 14, Hayden Muhammad. And he gets it out to about the 30, where to be 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. So Sussex Central had first possession. Penalty on the first play moved them back to a 1st and 20. Ended up having to punt. Jaguars taking it for a touchdown. So now Sussex Central looking to answer here in the first quarter with 7:12 to play.
Edge Vonderbrandt, number 6, a linebacker on that special team stop.
1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at the 30. Tight formation, wing to the right. And it's going to be Bell up the middle, finds some run room, gets it out to about the 35-yard line, 36 for a gain of 6.
Stop that time by Landry, number 9, linebacker. And he's had a pretty good start with 20 tackles this year.
2nd and call it 4 here for the Knights. It's going to be a belly lead again with Bell, and he's got the first down. He's going to get it out to about the 44. 1st and 10, Golden Knights.
Stop that time by 31, Cofield.
This time Harmon on the buck sweep. Puts his head down, picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down. So John Wells employing the 3-4 downs in a cloud of dust.
That was the buck sweep. Good block down by the wing.
Pick up a 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for Sussex Central. This time they split a little further out wide to the left. Double wing, motion comes with Harmon. And it's going to be Bell, and Bell's got enough for the first down. So another 5-yard run by Bell, 6-yard run by Bell.
Yeah, they had great. They had a lead. Great block by the tight end that time. And 14 Morton was on the stop.
Furmanex filling in at tight end tonight for the Golden Knights. 1st and 10 at the Appo 46. Jaguars march down the field quickly. Short field on the punt return. Bell again. Bell just puts his head down, and he's going to pick up about, call it 6 on the play, maybe 7.
Temple on the stop. And Johns, number 57.
Second and about for the Golden Knights. Ball at the 39. This time buck sweep with Harmon. Steps up, turns it in, gets the first down.
9:57 that time. Landry again on the stop.
Another first down for the Golden Knights.
And Johns, number 57.
Ball at the 34-yard line of the Jaguars.
Yeah, they've been sending the halfback up inside like an ISO, and they've been successful on it. It wasn't that time, but twice before they've run it with the lead. And they're going right at the inside linebacker. They're going to try to block down and leave the backer to the back.
Johnson splits wide to the left, wing to the near side. Sturgis goes in motion, hand off to Bell up the middle.
Inside trap.
Picks up about 3 on the play, brings up second down.
Cofield on the stop, 31.
Second and 7 for the Knights.
Nice drive. They're moving.
Just got to finish it off because they're trailed 7-0 early. Toss to Bell. Bell puts his head down, gets near the 20. He's got enough for another Sussex Central first down. At the end of the game tonight, folks, we'll have a Pest of the Game brought to you by Active Pest Solution. And the 302 player of the game, the bling is hanging next to me on the wall. The coveted 302 bling chain.
Yeah, that was almost like a quick pitch. Onside guard pull and a lead back. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 22. Knights on a drive. And tight formation here for the Golden Knights. It's going to be Bell again with, again, the belly lead. He's going to pick up about 3 maybe on the play. Bring up a second down for the Golden Knights. Coach Wells patient in this drive even after the early score.
Yeah, he is. You're right. Yep, 60, Micah Jones on the stop. That's okay. You're on schedule. You're over 3 yards. No need to panic or do something you don't normally do.
Second and 7 for the Knights. Double wing. Harmon comes in motion. It's going to be Bell off the right side. He's got some running room, puts his head down at the 5. And another Sussex Central first down.
Heck of a run inside. Good blocking. Griffith on the stop. Number 1, the safety. And when your safety's making tackles, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
You're in good shape offensively.
And first and goal for the Golden Knights at the Appo 4. Wing T formation, wing to the left. It's going to be Bell again. Bell follows his blockers. Touchdown, Sussex Central. Malik Bell, 10th of the season.
Really nice drive. Using the buck sweep, the belly lead, and the trap.
This extra point brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. Premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and addition. The Knights are going for 2. And it's going to be Harmon, buck sweep. Waiting for a signal.
Did not make it.
Saying it did not make it. So, minute 42 to play here in the first quarter. Apppoquinimink leads Sussex Central 7-6. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back. Your Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard over in Lewis. St. Mark's leads Cape Henlopen 7-6 first quarter. Here, a minute 32, Appo leads 7-6. So not on the field tonight either is their kicker, Rodney Escobar Gonzalez. They have Pablo Martinez Sandoval kicking off. And he's going to kick a spiral on the ground. Almost works as an onside kick. And goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So they'll get the ball at the 35.
Talked to a high school coach from the Lehigh Valley this week, a friend of mine. They have a very good kickoff return team. The opposing team kicked it out of bounds intentionally.
Right.
They made them kick it over. They kicked it over four times.
We saw this last year.
Yep. 4 times.
So it's going to be a procedure penalty on Sussex Central. So they'll get it out to the 38. First and 10, Appo. Hoff split wide left with a tight bunch to the far side. Drummond looking back, climbs the pocket, under some pressure, throws downfield, has a man breaking open.
Oh, my goodness. What a grab.
What a catch. Number 3, Rogers on the reception.
Measure that vertical.
Talk about high point in the ball. Wow.
That was a great catch. Well, that's on his highlight clip.
Oh, absolutely.
What a grab.
Look what I can do, right?
Very good.
First and 10 for Appo at the 29 of Sussex Central, so quickly get back into plus territory. It's number 36 on the carry, Caden Harvey Brown. Picks up a chunk, gets the ball down inside the 25.
Brown stopped by Herring, number 9.
Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3. And illegal procedure on Appo. That's their first penalty of the game. Well, we got a chance some other scores on the out-of-town scoreboard. Smyrna leads Middletown 6-0. Polytech leads Christiana 6-0. Second and 9 for Appo. Keep your eyes on Rogers as he splits wide to the near side of the field. And Coach Timpson not happy about something, throws his hat on the ground as he calls a timeout. We're going to take one with him, folks. Your score, Applequinimink 7, Sussex Central 6.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. 7-6. Appo has to take a timeout here. Just apparently the signal didn't get in because Coach Timson didn't like what he saw. 9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Drummond takes the shotgun snap under some pressure, throws down to the far corner, and I think he may have stepped out of bounds. I saw a hat go. Incomplete anyways.
Yeah, this comes as advertised. They're going to throw it, and Tech's going to run it.
He throws darts. This kid throws darts.
He's really accurate. Now, I know he just missed one there, folks, but
right.
I've seen – this will be the fourth game I've seen on him.
Right. 3rd and 9 for Appo. Two seconds here left to play in the first quarter.
Possible screen situation.
Yeah, slot to the near side. That's Brown, but there's going to be a flag on the play. So holding penalty, going to erase the first down. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, your score, the Applequiminic Jaguars 7, the Sussex Central Golden Knights 6. We'll be back on the other side.
Conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu.
We're back untimed down here, so 3rd and a bunch. 3rd and 19. Drummond drops back, looks downfield under some pressure, throws deep towards the end zone, wobbly, and
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a grab.
Down at the 2-yard line, and that was in a double coverage.
He just leaped. Oh my goodness.
So now it's the end of the first quarter, folks. Your score, Applequiminic 7, Sussex Central 6, but the Jaguars are on the move. We'll be right back.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
And we're back at Sussex Central High School, 7-6 is your score as we move to the second quarter. Appo will have the ball at the 2-yard line after that long pass from Drummond to Rogers.
That was pretty special catch.
almost a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
So 1st and goal for Appo at the 2. Drummond is in the shotgun with Brown to his right. Handoff goes up the middle. And he just moves people. No sign from the referees yet. And he's going to be short of the goal line. 2nd and goal inside the 1.
Yeah, there was a lot of hesitation, even with the players. It is really close.
Nose of the ball sits on the goal line. I formation. That's a big I, too. It's like bold letters.
He moved them up. Smart move.
Going to go to Brown again. He's in this time for a touchdown. Appo, 2nd touchdown here in the first half. Number 36, Caden Harvey Brown. Apppoquinimink goes up 13-2. And this kick brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. APT dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Hoff on the hold. Tally to kick. It's up, it's good. He is perfect on the season. Folks, we go to the break with 11:07 to play here in the second quarter. Appo 14, Sussex Central 6.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And we're back at Sussex Central High School. Golden Knights will be Jaguars will be kicking away. 11:07 to play here in the first half. So as we learned, Central's kicker not here tonight either. That's why they went for 2. Going to take it up at the 12-yard line, bobbles it. It's Muhammad on the return. Got some running room. Pulled down from behind by number 11, Tristan Marley. Tristan Marley just saved the touchdown.
Yeah, he was in the lane.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Ball at their own 40. A lot of times those bobbles, Jim, they break the timing of the team coming down the field and turns into decent returns.
It does. They can overrun or they get too close and can't shut it down.
1st and 10. Johnson split to the near side. Harmon on the wing.
Both guards
pulling.
pulling.
Sturgis on the sweep. And he's going to pick up about 6 on the play. Pick up a 2nd down. Second and 4 here for Sussex Central.
Jones on the stop, 60 for Appo.
This time Harmon on sweep. Puts his head down. He's got the 1st down. You know, this line blocking here, Jim. You talk about how Central runs the wing tee and how they just keep being successful with it. But, you know, Marvin Dooley told me last week they do what they do. And when they're good at it, you know.
You shouldn't apologize for it.
Right.
They're very successful. Tackle that time, again, was by Landry, their inside linebacker, with his 4th tackle tonight.
Almost like we're watching 2 different games. We're definitely watching 2 different styles. But 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights in plus territory. It's going to be Bell for this time.
Yep.
And he's backed up, hit initially by number 21,
yep.
Donovan Griffith. Short gain on the play, maybe a yard. Middletown now leads Smyrna 7-6. Polytech over Christiana 13-0. St. Mark still leads 7-6. 2nd and 9 here. Appa with the 14-6 lead. Chavez, short roll to the left. Now under pressure, there's a flag on the play. Probably in that holding area. And it is going to be a hold on the Golden Knights. So their 3rd penalty of the game. So that's going to push them back, not where they're comfortable, Jim, especially on a second and about 19.
No, and that's their 2nd hold. We had talked before that we thought they needed to just clean that part of it up. It's a very good football team. They're well drilled, but those fingers. I won't even say what I said when I was coaching.
Chavez gets to play from head coach John Wells. 2nd down and looks like 19.
Waiting for that reverse.
Going to roll right and overthrows his receiver. Looked like it was intended for Bell.
Tried to get something out and up at the flat.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 19. That's the play Bell scored on last week.
Okay.
That out and up.
Now what
Timeout.
Appo.
So we'll take one with him. Your score: Applequinimink 14, Sussex Central 6.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
And we're back here at the Castle on the campus of Sussex Central High School, where Applequinimink takes a 14-6 lead here 2nd quarter.
Let's go.
Coming off the middle or the Appo timeout, it's 3rd and 19 for the Golden Knights. There's your reverse. And number 6 on the tackle, Edge Von Brandt. Gain of about 2 on the play.
They followed the guard.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Nice play. Now this could be the shift.
You're right.
That can happen right now. Was not a good drive for Central at all.
Well, they only used up 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And didn't even make it to midfield. Chavez on the punt. Hoff back to receive at about his own 22. Takes a Sussex Central bounce. And it's going to be down at the 14. 1st and 10 for Appo. 8:05 to play here, 1st half.
They're up in the ball, ready to go.
So 1st and 10 for Appo. Trips to the far side. Drummond alone here on the near side. And so he's going to draw attention, double coverage. Takes a shotgun snap. Under some pressure. There's a flag. And incomplete, broken up by number 2, Isaiah Wooters. Notice Turay Jones not in the lineup. He's on the sideline out of uniform too. So that's 4 starters we know of.
Wow.
Not on the field for the Golden Knights. So that's a hold on Appo, their third penalty of the game. So that's going to push it back to, let's see where he marks it off at, down to about the 12. So that's a half the distance penalty, so let's bring up a 1st and 15. Drummond in the shotgun. And going to be a handoff, inside handoff.
Great stop by Central.
Like number 12 was the first. Was in on that tackle. That's Nazir Jones. Brings up a pickup of about 2. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Yeah, they did a really nice job up front that time, just kind of stuffing the block.
Drummond looks over the middle, has a man breaking open, incomplete. I want to correct myself on that last tackle. That was number 22, Gage Wilkins, not 12. It's going to bring up a late flag on the play.
That ball looked like it was right there.
Mm-hmm. So there's 2 flags down on the field.
Yeah, one came in late. I don't know, I saw number 42 for Central like doing a back roll. I don't know what.
And now the White Hat's going to go back and check. One ref point one way, one ref point in the other. So it's personal foul against Appo. That's if you're going to get a personal foul, you might as well get it half the distance, right?
Save on the yardage.
Right. So that's going to push them back to about the 5, maybe the 4.
And that's really fortunate for Central because that slows down that machine.
Oh, he's under pressure. He's sacked. Safety. 44, Fermanek. Jim, he just blew through there.
Yeah, he was on the nose that time.
So that makes up for the missed extra point. Makes it 14-8, and they'll get the ball with 7:05 to play here.
Yeah. Wow. Great job by Furman.
And there goes Tommy Marvel singing the fight song. You might be able to hear it through our microphones. So we talked about the tide turning, Jim. Couple penalties there.
Yep. Makes all the difference.
Right. And then Fermanek just blew through the center of that line.
Yeah, there was some pressure from the outside, forced him to step up, and he was right there. and they'll and Central's going to get the ball.
Correct. And probably a short field. Talley will kick it away.
Yes,
but he'll
you're
kick
right.
it from his 20. And how many fullbacks do you see back deep to return kicks? You see one right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you get that load moving. He's dangerous.
Taken by Muhammad. And he's going to take it out across midfield. Big return, great field position for the Golden Knights.
I have 14 Morton.
So 6:57 to play here in the first half. Appo with the 14-8 lead. Sussex Central with the ball at the Appo 46. Our last series really went nowhere. Again, penalties, a holding penalty on that.
14 and 13 involved that time. Montabell.
Friends leads Howard 7-0. Cape and Lopin 14-7 over St. Mark's. It's your Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. First and 10 here. Toss to Bell. He's inside the 40. Let's see if he got the first down.
Pushed out of bounds by Griffith, number 1.
Okay, short of the first down, gets it out to about the 39. So second and about 3. Gain of 7 on the play for Bell. Bell on the belly, cuts it back inside, takes a big hit close to the first down marker. And I believe it's going to be another first down, Sussex Central.
Yep. I had Von de Brandt, number 6, in on that stop inside.
Ball at the 36. First and 10 for the Golden Knights. Appo does have the choice to get the ball at the start of the third quarter. So, of course, John Wells would love to score here and tie this up going into the half.
Big break.
Rolls out, has a man breaking open.
Oh, is he going to? Oh, I thought he was reaching for the flag.
I thought he was too.
I thought he was reaching for the flag. Now I'm going to.
He must have got stuck. The incomplete pass.
Yeah, it was close. It really was.
I just want to know what he was reaching for.
Maybe a snack.
Yeah, maybe he's putting it back. Second and 10 here for the Golden Knights. Toss to Bell. Bell puts his head down, gets inside the 30.
It's like Landry was there on the stop.
Pickup of 7 on the play. 3rd and 3.
Yep. Landry on the stop, number 9.
Bell again. He's got the first down. He's inside the 20.
Landry again on the stop. He and Bell getting to know each other a little bit out there.
So first and 10 in the red zone at the 16 of Appo. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. It's going to be Bell on the carry. Gets it down to about the 10. There's a late flag.
$60 on the stop. Jones. We'll see.
And that's going to be a face mask on Appo.
Wow.
So I guess that'll be a half the distance.
Just hurting themselves with these penalties.
So it's going to be a first and goal at the 7. Bell and Harmon in the backfield. Chavez under center. It's going to be Bell.
Ran the inside trap that time.
He's going to pick up about 4 on the play.
Like 6 on the tackle. Thunderbrandt. Quick inside trap. And they're grinding it down, folks.
Ball at the 3. Second and goal for the Golden Knights. Bell again puts his head down.
Clear
Touchdown,
through.
Sussex Central. Malik Bell, 11th touchdown of the season, ties it up. But 3:41, that's probably too much time to leave for Appo. So the Golden Knights probably go for 2 here. So the Golden Knights go for 2 here, tied up at 14. And they're going to get them jump off sides. Bell on the carry.
Stood up.
And he's in.
Okay.
Conversion run is good by Malik Bell. And the Golden Knights lead 16-14, 3:39 to play. We're going to step aside for our final commercial of the first half.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. The Golden Knights just took the lead. Their first lead of the game, 16-14 on a Malik Bell touchdown. And then 2-point conversion. He was stood up right at the goal line.
I wasn't sure what had happened, but the ball had crossed the front of the plane. Second quarter, Apple 4 penalties.
Yeah, yes. Luckily for them, a lot of them were half the distance.
Yeah. You and I have been following this for weeks now, and it's bearing out. It just absolutely crushes you.
Sandoval kicks. I think he touched it.
Get a look.
Yep, I think he's saying it touched his foot. That's what it's going to be. The ball goes out of bounds after Appa touches it at their own 27, or the ball rolls out of bounds at the 27. Yeah. It'll be 1st and 10. I thought I saw it change some direction there when it went between his feet.
Yeah. I think, you know, the inside guys, I think the guy hit and rolled.
Right. So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars at their own 27-yard line. Split wide to the left is Hoff. Drummond to the near side. Well, Fruminik's having a game.
Wow.
Another big stop.
Yeah, he just gets off the ball.
He's in for Perez tonight. Usually alternates with Rodriguez Costa, who's also not playing tonight.
You know what? You know, he's standing his man up. He sees the ball, and he gets rid of him. You know, really good D-lineman technique.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. Drummond takes the shotgun snap, drops back, short drop, blitz coming, throws downfield, has Rogers breaking deep, incomplete.
It was great coverage on that.
I believe that was number 9 on the coverage, Jabari Herring. So it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2:39 to play here. First half,
Yeah,
Central with the lead.
He was very close to catching that ball again. He's
He
of a magician.
He is incredible.
Yeah, he's a really good receiver.
We get to see another one like him tomorrow, and Darius Miller from Lake Forest. He has the ability to jump through a ceiling. Trips to the far side. Drops back, looks left, throws deep. Knocked out of his hands by number 1, Johnson. Rogers had it in his grasp, and Johnson just reached up and punched it out. 4th down.
Nice play. Really. They don't stop him. They don't stop Appa.
No. So Appa will punt. Brings on their punter number 15, Bryce Alleman.
Josiah Johnson.
Good snap, and he's going to get it off. It's going to be a wobbly punt. Going to take a Appa bounce and go out to about the 22-yard line of Sussex Central, where they're going to have 2 minutes and 20 seconds here to try to put another score on the board.
Well, that was a stand-up series that they just did not allow Appo to get moving at all.
First and 10, Sussex Central ball at their 22. Buck sweep to Sturgis, cuts it back to the middle, gets across the 30. And remember, Sussex Central has all their timeouts. Pickup of about 9 on the play.
John's on the tackle, 57.
2nd and 1. going to be Bell on the carry. He's got enough for the first down. Their linebackers, a lot of cushion there, Jim.
Yeah, I noticed that they're playing back. I don't know if it's because they play against a lot of passing teams. But you're right. It's almost 5 yards. They're off the ball.
1st and 10, ball out to the 37. Minute 30 to go here in the first half. Rolls right. Under some pressure. Rolls right some more. And sacked. And the clock runs.
At 31 on that stop.
I think John Wells will be just as happy to let this run out here after that play, and they face a 2nd and 18.
Yeah.
Just get out of here with a halftime lead.
Yeah, they've played a nice half. The way this thing started.
And new quarterback coming into the game, number 13, Josiah Cannon. Hand off to Sturgis. That's a face mask. No call. Gain on the play. And I think Coach Wells is just going to let this run out. Your halftime score brought to you by Dover Federal Credit Union. Voted an 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. Your Dover Federal Credit Union halftime score, Sussex Central 16, Apppoquinimink 14. We will be back after our halftime top 10 plays and our break.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area. for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barkley Heating and Air.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Is it going to be caught from behind? No, he goes all the way.
backfield on the return is broken loose.
And welcome to the halftime show, brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Win the Day Planner for student athletes, developed by Dan Rigby, former wrestling coach at Cesar Rodney and Milford, and a former Cesar Rodney wrestler. He's developed this program for kids. It says for adults too. So let's get quickly to the halftime stats. As your score right now, Sussex Central 16, Apppoquinimink 14. Apppoquinimink 98 total yards on offense, 18 rushing, 80 passing. And for the Golden Knights, 143 yards total, 136 of it on the ground, 7 passing. Neither team has a turnover. Bell already over 100, 19 carries for 108 yards. Harvey Brown for Appo, 5 carries for 11. Rogers, 2 catches for 75 yards, and they weren't just catches. They were spectacular catches.
They were outstanding.
And Monty Bell has the reception, the 5-yard touchdown reception. We don't have Drummond's passing stats, but I think he's 3 of 80. Yeah, he's 3 of 8. 3 receptions, 3 catches for 80 yards, 3 completions for 80 yards. Chavez 1 for 4 for 7 yards. How did the scoring go? Appo struck first with 7:18 to go in the first quarter when Monty Bell went on caught a 5-yard slant pass. The quick kick was good, and they went up 7-0. Bell answered with a 4-yard run at a minute 32 to go in the first quarter. The run conversion was incomplete or failed, and Appo led 7-6. Harvey Brown then scored on a 1-yard run, and the kick was good at 11:06 to play in the second quarter as Appo took a 14-6 lead. And then that's where the tide kind of turned.
Yes.
The safety by Fermanek made it 14-8, which made up for that missed 2-point conversion run with 7:05 to play. And then with 3:39, Bell goes on a 3-yard run. He also gets the extra point, and the Golden Knights go up 16-14. 2 guys standing out, well, 3 guys standing out right now. This quarterback, Desai Drummond, has a cannon, and he's got a guy that can leap into the clouds to get it if need be, in Jazier Rogers. And then Bell, 19 carries, 108 yards. That's first half yards. That puts him at 815 yards on the season in Game 5.
Yeah, he's been good. The thing that really caught my attention, that safety was more than 2 points. Because them kicking off from the 20 gave Sussex great field position, and it was a big flip in terms of field position and opportunity to score. So it's been a heck of a half, folks.
Your halftime score brought to you by Dover Federal Credit Union. Sussex Central 16, Applequiminic 14. Next week, folks, well, tomorrow we'll have a special Saturday edition when myself and Glenn Frazier will have the Sussex Tech, who's 3-1, against Lake Forest, who's 2-3, and they're not a 2-3 team. They're better than 2-3. They just, Jim, 3 losses by a total of 9 points.
Yeah, we've had them, and they're a good football team. I think they're really they're gonna make a move here in the last half of the season. They really are talented.
Really, the story here for Sussex Central, up by 2, but wow, with a ton of guys out. Rodriguez Costa, 2-way starter, not playing. Perez, where they get their big pass rush from, not playing. Their kicker, Escobar Gonzalez, not playing. Teray Jones, the cornerback, not in uniform. So Sussex Central suffering some injuries right now coming into this game, but they find a way to stay in it.
It says a lot about their team that you can miss 4 people like that and play one of the top-ranked teams in the state. I also feel in the last maybe 4 years, the football has gotten even better here in Delaware.
Yeah.
It really at times it was a one-man show. Not anymore. These teams are really coming through it all avenues of the game, offense, defense, and kicking.
Folks, you're watching Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports. And with me tonight is Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. On the cameras are Owen Smith and Donald Flowers. And Dave Marvel has our stats. Darwan Pitts is our still photographer. And floating around here somewhere is our handyman, Matt Westcott. He does a little bit of everything. He sets up and breaks down and runs errands for me and eats a lot of cookies.
Eats a lot of cookies in the press box. He may be all league.
Yeah, absolutely. He is, without a doubt, all-conference cookie monster.
Yeah, I looked over my shoulder, and he was just having a great time chomping away. But that's what they should do. Like we said, you get to our age and we can't eat.
Yeah, he looks like my grandson with food in each hand. Let's check some scores around the state. Last we had Friends leads Howard 7-6 up in Wilmington. Middletown leads Smyrna 10-6. Polytech all over Christiana 20-0. Cape and Lopin at the half leads St. Mark's 14-7, playing with some lights out too. Apparently the lights went out again. They had to put some temporary lights in. Mike Lang sent me a picture. So that might be something. Sussex Central heads over there next week, the game we'll have. And if I'm John Wells, I'm going to say you better get those lights fixed before we come over. Not going to play you guys in the dark. So here we go, second half getting ready to begin. And the Golden Knights kick it away on the ground. And that's Rogers making a big block on that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Appo. Let's see where they spot the ball. Right at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Now, last week, they trailed 12-0, went up, I think, 14-0 at the half, and then scored only one more time in the second half. So they're going to have to put a few more points on the board in the second half here, Jim. They're going to have to figure out this Sussex Central defense.
Yes.
Drummond in the shotgun. And takes a snap inside, hand up. He pulls it out on the read option. And he's got a first down and takes it inside the Sussex Central territory at the 45. Puts his head down and runs like a halfback.
Yes, he pretty quick. Isaiah Wooters on the stop for Sussex Central.
1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Ball at the Sussex Central 45. Appo scored on the first possession of the game. A pass from Drummond to Montabell. 5-yard slant pass. And it looks like they're going to employ a read option here. Pickup of 1 by number 36. Caden Harvey Brown. Picks up 2. Brings up a second down.
Wilkins on a stop, and having him run the ball right off, because pretty good move. Maybe they can get Central to start to move up their D-backs, and then they'll go back to their passing game. So 2 runs in a row, which doesn't happen often.
Well, Drummond can run too. He's got 3 touchdowns on his feet this year.
Yeah.
Second and I guess it was a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. A backwards pass out there to Rogers. And they're going to call a horse collar there. I didn't think he pulled him back down. There's more to that rule than grabbing inside the pads.
Right. Yeah, they got some good yardage on that.
Yes, they did. Plus, they're going to pick up 15 more.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big run and a big penalty as that takes the ball down to the Sussex Central 15, 1st and 10. Deuces to both sides. Motion comes to the near side. Going to flood this left side. And then read option. And Drummond takes it down about the 12 or the 11. Second down here for the Jaguars.
Wilkins on that last stop. We'll see what's going to happen here.
Trips to the far side. Jazier Rogers alone on the near side. Finds the man open. That's Noah Hoff. And they're going to say he's short, but he's got the first down.
Nice crossing route after things were cleared out up top. You saw the out and up. Excuse me, he came from the outside. He would not come across.
Did
My
a
fault,
little
folks.
stop pattern.
Yeah.
So first down and goal.
And another stop by Wooders.
I formation. And he's going to take it himself. Touchdown. So the Jaguars take the lead back. 20-16. So a big run by Rogers plus the 15-yard penalty and then the nice pass play to Hoff. And looks like they're going to go for two here, which they got to start probably adding numbers with Sussex Central being successful on that last one. So the Jaguars break the huddle, going for two as they lead 20-16 here in the third quarter, 9:10 to play. And I think they're going to call for procedure. It's good, but we have a flag on the play. And it is going to be an illegal. I thought the fullback got a little bit of a head start. So retry from 5 yards back. So Talley will come on the kick, 22 of 22 for extra points on the season. Good snap, hold down, kick is up. And it's good. No good. Must have been wide right.
Wide right.
So penalty on the conversion. The kick is no good, his first miss of the year. And it's 20-16. Appo will be back after this commercial timeout.
You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest Solutions, we don't spray and pray. Professionalism and continuing education sets us apart.
We are Quality Pro certified, the mark of excellence in pest management.
And we have an associate certified entomologist on staff,
providing environmentally sound solutions to our customers.
Our proactive pest plan offers the best pledge guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active without the E.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Appo takes the lead, 20-16. And the Golden Knights about to receive the kickoff from Talley. Back deep are number 5, Malik Bell, and number 14, Hayden Muhammad. Kicked on the ground. Sturgis picks it up inside the 25. And he pushes ahead close to the 40. And the Golden Knights are going to take over 1st and 10. We do have a player down. 9:01 to play here, third quarter. Appo leads 20-16 Sussex Central with their first possession, and Bradley Chavez has not returned. He was injured on that pass play. And we have Josiah Cannon, the sophomore, under center. So another injury here. Harmon on the buck sweep, cuts it back inside, has some running room. And he takes it into plus territory. First down, Sussex Central. Good job there by Harmon, Jim. I don't know if you noticed that. Instead of just trying to rip off some more yards, he protected the ball as he felt the player coming from the backside.
Their injuries, I don't think have affected the inside line, which continues to do. You say, how can they do this well with that many kids out? But that line is really, they're just on their assignments and their technique very good.
Bell up the middle. Appo ripping at the ball, pickup of about 4.
Yep.
Trying to
Stop
see
that time by Jones.
If
60.
Chavez is even out from the half.
I haven't seen him. I was looking to see if he was with the trainer or.
They were working on his shoulder, it looked like, right before the half.
Well, this sophomore is doing a nice job.
Yeah, he's running the offense, right?
Running the offense. So he must have had practice time, which is credit to their coaching.
2nd and 6. This time Harmon buck sweep, has some running room to the right, and gets inside the 30. And he has another Sussex Central first down.
Yeah. Good.
So the ball at the Appo 29.
Vonderbrandt I had on the tackle, number 6, coming from the other side of the field. It's his 7th tackle, 6 on the field and a special teams tackle.
$7:21 to play here in the third quarter. Sussex Central has the ball at the Appo 29, 1st and 10. And so Appo trying to get some substitutes in. Bell on the carry. And they're ripping and ripping at the ball here. Like we said, coming to the game, Sussex Central has been suffering from some fumbleitis the last few weeks.
On the tackle, Temple, he was down below, hanging on that leg.
Gain of 3 on the play, brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he was clearly down.
Pitch out to Bell. Bell cuts it up inside the 15, down inside the 10, to about the 5. First down for Malik Bell.
When he sees that crease, there's just another level of acceleration. I had on the tackle that time 31, Coalfield.
First and goal at the 5 for the Golden Knights. Cannon under center. Hand off to Bell up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple. Gain of, see where he spots it. Gain of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and goal from the 3. And it's going to be Harmon this time. Harmon takes it down close to the goal line.
Tackled by Von Brandt, 6. And 2, Carter.
So ball looks like about the 2, maybe inside the 2.
Yeah, that tip is just about touching.
Bell on the carry. Touchdown, Malik Bell. His 3rd of the game.
Another impressive drive, and with your backup quarterback.
Got some scores coming up. Dover leads William Penn, looking for their first win of the season, 17-7. Polytech leads Christiana 27-0. Golden Knights are going to go for 2 here. It's going to be Bell. Ball on the ground, and it's going to be no good. So they'll hold on to that 2-point lead. Sussex Central goes ahead 22-20. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. 22-20 as the lead just keeps going back and forth. Middletown leads Smyrna 17-6 in the Harvest Bowl. Sandoval kicks it back inside the 20. It's going to be taken by Rogers. And he's going to get it out to about the 40, where it'll be 1st and 10, Apppoquinimink.
I had Wilkins, number 22, for Central on the stop. Yep, he comes from across the field. Got out of his lane in order to make the stop.
1st and 10, Appo. Ball at their own 40. Rogers split wide to the near side. Read option, hands off to Brown. Maybe a yard on the play.
Really caught from behind that time.
Second and 9 for the Jaguars. Trips to the near side. I believe that's Rogers on the far side. And they're going to get an offsides. Couple of Golden Knights got caught in the neutral zone there. Mark off a 5. That's their second penalty this quarter. Looking over the penalties starting to mount up on both sides.
The difference is 15 versus 5.
Right.
That's the only difference.
So 2nd and 3. It must have been a 6-yard mark-off.
Rogers is on the inside this time.
Read option. And they have him in the backfield. Big hit there. Finishes off. And they're saying fumble. Sussex Central Football. First turnover of the game. Number 12 had the big hit there at the end. Nazir Jones. Big stop for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I had Wilkins was also involved in that. I'm not sure who came up with the ball. And they shook him up a little bit. He's slow getting off the field.
Yeah, he's getting some attention over there.
Now that could be a big turn again. But again, our first turnover, like you said, huge.
First and 10 for the Golden Knights at the 49 of Appo. Harmon on the buck sweep, picks up a couple. Tackle made by number 2, Yalik Carter. Coming up at the end of the game, folks, we have 2 post-game awards. We'll have the Pest of the Game brought to you by Active Pest Solution and the Delaware 302 Sports Player of the Game.
Von Brandt also in there, 6.
Give him a pickup of 3 on that, 2nd and 7. Ooh.
Oh.
So illegal procedure against Sussex Central. Brings up 2nd and then 13.
It's unusual because it was a wide receiver.
Right. It looked like he was trying to get downfield to make a block.
He was in tight.
So now back in their own territory at their own 48, 2nd and 13. Toss to Bell. Bell head down, out of bounds.
And he took 2 for a ride.
Yes, he did.
Wooders, number 2 on the tackle, and later he went for a little bit of a ride from Bell there.
Gain of 6 on the play. So 3rd and 7.
And
minute 55 to play.
Interesting. Almost an unsportsmanlike. It just didn't get seen.
Right.
We saw it, but we're not reffing.
We don't have yellow flags. No.
That's right. Reverse.
Counter crisscross. Harmon puts his head down, takes it inside the 35. And now it looks like a rugby game. And a late flag from the far side of the field.
I'll bet they're punching for the ball and missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
well, whatever it is, it's a long explanation.
Wooders on the tackle, number 2. Okay, what's
wow.
I have not seen that
And
call
me either.
in a long time. Exactly, the tush push. Maybe is what this is called.
Gets the first down. I mean, I think there was about 8 Appo tacklers on that play. So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at the Appo 35. Going to be Harmon again. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Vaughn Brown on the tackle. He's had 9 tackles and 1 special team stop. He's having a really nice night.
2nd and 8 for the Golden Knights. Ball at the 33 of the Jaguars. Toss the Bell. Bell turns it up inside the 30 to the 25, puts his head down. And it looks like he's got another first down, but there's a flag back here at the 33.
They had to stop that time by 34, who I do not have on my roster. I apologize.
And as a hold on Sussex Central. That's going to back him up to about a 2nd and 18.
And you and I discuss it all the time. These penalties, you just self-destruct.
.32 to play here, 2nd and 18 for the Golden Knights. I think John Wells is going to say, hey, let's let this clock run out and get this to the 4th quarter.
As positive a quarter it was for them, it just was eliminated by 5 penalties in 1 quarter. So they need to get that straight. With all the adversity they're playing, they're doing a great job being down 4 starters, and now your quarterback is not in the game.
So we're going to take it to the 4th quarter after this commercial timeout.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Jim, I'm going to pull the bling down from the wall, put it in this protective case.
There it is. The chain.
Yes, the chain. Have to get security up here to help us escort it to the field.
I think somebody should go with like Scrapple on a chain.
Yeah.
That would be a Southern Delaware thing.
Let's talk to Marvin Dooley about it. He's in the land of Scrapple over there. So here we go, 2nd and 18, start of the 4th quarter. Sussex Central 22-20. And Cannon's going to drop back, throw, has a man break it open, intercepted.
That was bang bang, because he was very close to being open. Nice backside throw, but great play by Appo.
Interception by number 14, Connor Morton. So it'll be Appo's ball. So each team turns over here in the second half. No turnovers the first half, and then back-to-back turnovers. So that ball's going to be at the 33. 1st and 10, Appo. So a key on that, Jim, was the holding penalty.
Yes. Yes. Not going to be a delightful moment to watch the 3rd quarter on Monday.
Drummond hand off to that's number 25 on the carry.
Pucci on the stop.
Cameron
23.
Clements, gain of 3.
They're out and ready to go already.
Yeah, they are. Trips to the near side. That's Hoff on the outside and Rogers on the inside. Looks right.
Yep.
Has him on the out pattern, almost like a little pick. And he just runs by him.
Yep.
He had an angle, too. Touchdown,
Yep.
Appo.
It was a short route. He just kind of, a little hook, and there was nobody. The gentleman, that was a great coaching job because the man that was over him was a safety who was off at 10 yards. So they just turned and dumped, and he did the rest.
He ran by a guy with an angle, too.
Yeah.
You just got to get him out of bounds at that point.
Yeah.
Touchdown, they go 26-22.
Yeah, that was a good coaching job there to see that number 3 was playing off.
So Appo will go for 2. It's going to be a handoff to Brown. Do we have a signal? No good.
No good.
So they lead by 4 with 11:07 to play. And we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, Apppoquinimink 26, Sussex Central 22.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome back. This kick brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. Since we're not kicking extra points anymore, we'll have to give them their cred on the kickoff. And this is a different kicker for Appo. This is 67, Lincoln Neubauer. And he's going to kick it to about the 12 where it goes through Muhammad's hands. He gets it out to about the 15.
Brought down by 31.
So first and 10 for the Golden Knights. Looks like about their 15, 16-yard line. See where they spot it, 15. First and 10 for the Golden Knights. They were lucky there to get that what they got.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball sailed off his hands and went another 10 yards.
It's amazing how slippery that thing can be in a rough moment.
Here we go, first and 10 for Sussex Central. They're wing to the far side. Hand off to Bell.
Nothing going in there.
Like maybe a yard on the play. 2nd and 9.
And off the bottom. Number 57, Johns, the tackle. And it looks like they've adjusted, at least on the right side, they were playing a 6-2. So they had every man covered. And I don't blame them with the running attack that they have. You can't, like you had said before, there was a lot of room.
2nd and 9. Hand off to Sturgis, caught from behind. Number 58. That's Ian Malone. No gain on the play, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, he just followed the guard right down the line. The end was not able to get the cutoff, and boy, he just took his lead from there.
So 3rd and 9 for the Golden Knights, ball at their 16, 17-yard line. Hand off to Sturgis, and they're going to get a face mask.
Yep. Stopped by Von Brandt. And looks like we're going to have a face mask. Their second face mask of the evening.
It is a 15-yard mark-off. It's going to give the Golden Knights first down, and not only that, it's going to give them some cushion out of their end zone. You know, they started this drive, they're 15.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights. They get out to their own 36. Playing the second half here without their starting quarterback, Bradley Chavez, who got injured on the last play of the first half. Or second to last play.
Cannon doing a nice job.
Yeah, he's running the offense well. The one interception, but it was his first throw of his career. Harmon goes in motion. Hand off to Bell. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. They're going to have to come with some misdirection here, Jim.
Yep. 34 on the stop. And I do not.
No, I don't have one either.
What do you call them?
Mr. and Mrs. 34.
34. We apologize.
Second down for the Golden Knights. Pitch to Bell. Turns it up, finds some running room off the left side. Picks up about 7.
And I think he may be cramped. No, I thought he was cramping.
In the gas tank, maybe, because he's had a lot of carries tonight.
Yeah.
3rd and 3.
They pulled. I'm not even quite sure. There was like kind of an explosion when they tried to tackle him. It may have been Johns again.
Third and 3 for the Golden Knights. It's Pucci on the carry, and I think he's got the first down. His second carry of the season.
On the stop, we had Johns, 57, and 31, Cofield.
So Bell gets a quick squirt of something, rolls out his leg a little bit, and he's back on the field. Update score in Lewis. Cape and Lupin 21, St. Mark's 7. Toss the Bell. And he gets across midfield. Says he stays in bounds. Pickup of about 5 or 6.
Cofield, 31 on the stop. And again, they're working this left side. They must have found something. The toss has been good to them.
Well,
He's such a physical
It's like
runner.
watching the Blue Hens of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Toss to the near side.
Yep.
Second and call it 4.
Well, they have people up on the line.
Toss the Bell on the right side. Follows his blockers. Got the first down and pulled down from behind. I believe that was number 21 on the tackle, Donovan Griffith. But it's another Sussex Central first down.
His tackle chart for Appo's filling up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they get hats to the ball, man. 1st and 10, Sussex Central inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
They keep grinding away. They got to stay away from penalties.
Sturgis on the carry. And he's going to pick up a couple. Down to about the 36. Smart play there by Sturgis. They were ripping at the ball. He just got down.
Yep.
He had one guy wrapped around his legs. And
Cofield 31 on the stop. And they do. They have to practice this because every play they have somebody coming in ripping at the ball.
2nd and 8 for the Golden Knights. Ball at the 36 of Appo. Appo leads 26-22 on the Jazier Rogers touchdown. Bell up the middle on the trap.
Trap inside.
Just going to bring a 3rd down and about. See where they mark them.
Jones.
3rd and 4.
Micah Jones on the stop, number 60. Soon reverse time.
Yeah, approaching 4 minutes to play here in the game. Bell again. Dances through the hole. And I think he's got another 1st down.
31, Cofield again on the stop, and 60, Micah Jones.
We're going to do the eyeball measurement first. And then we're going to do the real measurement. Big measurement here because this will bring up a 4th down.
They have not made any mistakes in these last 6 to 7 plays. No penalties, nothing. It's been a steady drive. They're working the clock down. It's just amazing when I look at this chart and all the tackles that Appo has to make.
Stretch it, stretch it. I think they're going to be short. Yep, they're going to be about half a yard short.
You got a long march to the line of scrimmage. They got moved back for the measurement. So it looks like they're in the next county.
4th and inches here for the Golden Knights. Toss the Bell. He's got running room on the left side. He's at the 10 and caught at the 5. Stays in bounds. 24 on the tackle.
What a
Ryan Link.
What a great call. Everybody's.
First and goal. Ball at the 5. 3:48 to play in the game. First and goal, Sussex Central. Ball at the 5. Bell on the carry. Bell, touchdown.
Walking in. And again, set up by the toss sweep into the boundary.
Okay, I just got a text from John Busby. Number 34 is Damir Simone for Apppoquinimink.
Thank you.
Golden Knights, thank you, John, from the Delaware Football Pod. Him and Marty Sheehan. You can listen to them on Sundays. One of my favorite Sunday afternoon activities. So the Golden Knights will go for 2. Hand off to Bell. Bell puts his head down, takes it in. The Golden Knights go up by 4. That's an important extra point there, Jim, because they've got a kicker.
They've got a kicker. So now you got to go the distance. The clock isn't going to be a factor.
No, not the way they move up
downfield.
downfield. 3rd and.
But that toss sweep has been very good for them.
3:12 to play, not 3rd down.
Well, we have another good one, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Another great game.
So the Golden Knights retake the lead back and forth in this game, Jim. It's now 30-26 Sussex Central. We've just been treated to great football all year in our broadcast.
It has been good. And, what I said before, I just feel the quality. The teams are a lot better. There have been great individuals here.
Right.
But these teams are getting better and better every year.
So after scoring the touchdown and the extra point, Malik Bell goes in on the kickoff team.
I mean, this team has beat a good Middletown team, and now look what they're doing. Not over, though.
Takes the ball out to 31. That may be a blindside block.
There has a blindside, yep.
It's number 13 on the carry, Dominic Montabell, but that's coming back plus 15.
Yep. Right there, the official caught it. It was obvious to everyone.
So that's going to push him back into about the 20 with 3:03 to play. So, Jim, you look at this amounts, I just heard Joe Booth say it too, so a 30-yard penalty because you lose 15 on that return and then 15 from that spot of the foul. That's a huge, huge penalty against Appo. Well, they'll be 1st and 10 at their own, own 21. Not anything that they cannot make up.
Their 8th penalty. 2 15-yarders in this quarter.
Right.
It changes the whole deal.
Montabell goes in motion. Oh, under pressure. Gets out of it. Finds a man, and that is Drummond. Correction, Rogers. Rogers reverses his field. Taken down inbounds. Both teams have all their timeouts. So that's a 1st down for Appo.
Harmon on the tackle. And Herring, the outside backer.
And he's down right now. Number 9, Jabari Herring. It's like a cramp. She's rubbing the back of that calf. And he's up and walks off the field under his own power. So 2:49 to play. Ball moves out to the 34. Would think Rogers draws a lot of attention on this drive.
Yeah, crawl up on him.
They had pressure on him that time.
Yeah.
He had some movement there. Under pressure again, throws, has Rogers. And Rogers knocked out of bounds after getting the first down.
He's slick after he gets the ball, too. Wooders on the tackle, number 2.
First down, Apppoquinimink.
Well, fine Rogers.
2:23 to play. First and 10, Appo at their own 47. Trips to the far side. Pucci coming on a blitz. And gets it out to Rogers. And he's going to get out of bounds, but it's going to be a first down for Appo.
What is that, 3 in a row?
Yeah. Central going for the sack here. They're getting pressure, but they just got to get their hands up and knock it down. As I always say, trying to do a little too much.
Yep. Now they've changed the way they're covering him, and they've put the defender up on him instead of off at 10-yard safety depth. But they're still completing it.
Right. Now they're going to have Harmon on, which is Central's best defender.
He's hurting here a little bit.
Sussex Central going to take a timeout. And we're going to stay right here. Sussex Central takes their first timeout, 2:13 to play in the fourth quarter.
Rogers a little winded. I've been watching him, but he had the ball 3 plays in a
right.
row. And his 7-yard gain has a lot of jukes and moves in it.
Yeah,
he runs a lot further than 7 yards.
He's east-west. He's joystick. So the ball at the 43 of Sussex Central. Bell coming into the game.
And again, they have not used a lot of time.
So first and 10, Appo coming off the timeout, Sussex Central timeout. See where Bell's going to line up on defense. Maybe coming in as like a defensive end, it looks like, or down lineman.
They're going to try to match speed with speed.
Right. And then he's going to line up at the defensive tackle. Drummond drops back, looking left, throws, has a man breaking open. It's Hoff, and he's got the first down. I think they're doing right at the 20-yard line. And I think Bell's down. I think a cramp again.
That was interesting. The outside receiver came in and picked the inside defender. Now, I'm not saying it was an illegal pick, but it was a pick, and then the inside receiver went around and was free. But that was an NFL route.
So it looks like Central's taking another timeout. Now remember, Appo scores here. Central's playing with a backup quarterback with probably going to be under 2 minutes to play. So first and 10, ball at the 20. They got Johnson lined up on Rogers. Here on the near side at the 20.
That's what they want, one-on-one. They could move the safety over top of him.
And Drummond's going to run, and he's going to get sacked. Stays in bounds. Another fantastic finish here at the Castle. Under 2 minutes to play and counting. 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle to Hoff, incomplete. Minute 24 to play, 3rd and 10, Appo. Looks like they're using Rogers here as a decoy just to take people out.
Yep.
Looked like they had him on a little fade.
Yep.
Minute 24 to play, 3rd and 10, ball at the 21.
Their safety is really deep. And again, I'm just speculating. I don't know, maybe you could put him over top.
And Central's going to take their final timeout. So something that they saw that they want to talk about.
Yep.
So the 2-point conversion down on the other end takes the field goal out of the equation. Big down here for both teams.
Yeah, 3rd down. I just wonder if they're going to try to take Rogers. They have other receivers, don't get me wrong, and they're very good. But Rogers is a guy that's hot. I'm not sure of how many catches he has this evening, but probably 6.
Howard leads Friends 26-14. Dover leads William Penn 24-7. So Dover's going to get their first win of the year. So here we go, 3rd and 10 from the 21. Sussex Central with the 4-point lead. Trips to the short side of the field. Throws deep to the end zone, incomplete.
Yeah, and he
hit as he threw.
Yep, he got hit as he threw. Great pressure. And again, as you say, you can't do both.
I said coming in, they got to get feet around him, maybe knock him down if you can't sack him. And they've sacked him and knocked him down. And they're going to take a timeout. With a minute 18, they take their first timeout of the second half. We're going to stay right here. So, play of the game right now, Jim.
Yeah, it's coming down to this. It is. Rogers is so dangerous when he gets the ball. He can take a 2-yard pass and turn it into a 20.
Right. And technically 60 as many times as he changes directions.
Yeah. But they've been really good now, Central, at putting pressure on. And we still have a minute 18.
Yeah, like I said, that they finally got to him and knocked him down. They just might want to think hands up, knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Here instead of worrying about a sack. It does just as much at this point. Get you the ball back.
Right.
So here we go. Off the Apppoquinimink timeout. 4th and 10 from the Sussex Central 21. Sussex Central leads 30-26. Rogers is going to flip the formation. They're going to switch sides.
Well, they're sending him to the wide side.
And they're going to put Harmon on him man-to-man. Oh, Hoff has a touchdown on a crossing pattern. Touchdown, Apppoquinimink, 32-30. 1:11 to play.
brought him all the way across. Yeah. Yep. Noah Hoff.
Tally will come on for the extra point. Appa goes up 32-30, 1:11 to play. And like we said, Cape or Sussex Central without their quarterback. So they'll have to play this last minute 11 with their backup, as they've done the whole second half. And it's good, and Appo goes up 33-30. We're going to take our last commercial timeout here. We'll be back on the other side.
Dover Federal on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people.
Tally will kick it away. Minute 11 to play here. And we're going to get a penalty by offsides, Appo.
Well,
33-30 is your score. Notice he's not kicking off your traditional tee. He's kicking off one of those gym class cones.
Okay. I mean, he rocked the extra point. That thing took off. And they maybe.
So kicks on the ground, picked up by Sturgis. And Sturgis is going to get out to about the 45. They're going to have a minute 5 to play.
See, a lot of people do that squib. And people get great
field position,
field position, and yet they've kicked away all the rest of the game, and they haven't run it back.
Right.
And a lot of people do it. I'm not, isolating on Appo, but I don't understand the thinking on it.
1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Cannon drops back. Under some pressure, rolls right. Looking to run. And gets out of bounds. Short gain. Going to bring up 2nd down. 54 to play here. Out of timeouts also.
Yep. 60 on that stop. Jones.
2nd and 7 for the Golden Knights. Toss the Bell. And Bell's going to be short of the first down.
He's in bounds. He's in bounds. I was watching Atlanta the other night.
So that one timeout must have been an injury because they're calling a timeout.
They're calling timeout.
So 3rd and call it 3.
Yeah, the other night I'm watching the end of the Atlanta game, and the clock's going 5-4, and they had it all planned. They sprinted the ball, stopped it with 1 second left. It was kind of amazing. But I noticed the minute Bell was tackled, he started to signal that I'm not out of bounds.
Right.
Good football play. Good football thinking.
3rd and 3 here for the Golden Knights for a final timeout.
What are their possibilities in regard to a field goal?
Well, their kicker's not here.
They've been
going for 2 all night.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Well, they got a long way to go. Great game, folks.
Absolutely. This is what we had all year.
Yeah.
Third and 3 for the Golden Knights. 42 seconds to play. Ball at the Appo 47. Throws down a sideline to Bell.
Oh,
Bell's
my
got
goodness.
it.
Oh,
Bell has it at the 10.
What a play. What a play. Bell came out of the backfield, trailing the 2 wideouts cleared, and he came down the sideline, wide open. Nice call by Central. Very nice call.
29 to go. Clocks the ball. Now Sussex Central has it at the 10. 2nd and goal from the 10. I would think, even though they're running teams here, Jim, I think you got to be looking to throw the ball with only 29 seconds.
29 seconds, exactly. And they shouldn't have any timeouts, correct?
They do not have any time. I have them for 0 timeouts.
It was a trailer route. It was outstanding.
Now they're going to go toss the Bell. He breaks a couple tackles, gets to the 6.
They're laying on him.
There's the flag.
Now there's a flag for it. Yep. They were told to lay on him, let the clock run, and now that's going to take it closer.
And stops the clock for now. Doing a little body surfing down there while we're in Sussex County.
Body surfing. That was good. You do pop them out now.
But I'm here all night.
Okay, now I don't see them placing the ball yet. Now they brought.
That's going to take it down to about the 3.
And they brought in 44 at tight end, the big defensive end.
Bell has the ball.
He's short.
You can't down it. Run it. You got to run the play. Run the play.
4th down. Toss the Bell. And he's going to be short.
Oh.
Apppoquinimink going to move to 5-0.
What a stop by
football
Vanderbrandt.
game.
Vanderbrandt made the stop. Unbelievable game. Oh,
Wow.
How do they say it's a shame there's a loser? Wow, what a game. I haven't seen a game like this in a long time. Both teams played great.
Absolutely. What a game.
Played great.
Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout and come back with our post-game awards.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Prevent unwanted.
Welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Jim, let me get the hands up on the screen real quick.
Here they come.
Jim, who is our pest of the game?
Edge Von Brandt, 11 tackles in one special team. What a night he's had.
And our 302 player of the game, none other than number 3, Jazir Rogers. Let's get some quick stats here. They will. So here's our post-game stats. Apppoquinimink, 295 yards, 53 rushing, 242 passing, 1 turnover. Sussex Central, 345 yards, 303 rushing, 42 passing, 1 turnover. Bell, 39 carries for 218 yards. Harmon, 9 for 63. Harvey Brown, 7 for 14. Drummond, 5 for 26. Receiving Rogers, 7 catches for 182 yards. He is our player of the game. Hoff, 3 for 55. Drummond, 11 of 16 for 242. Chavez, 2 for 4 for 7. And Cannon, 1 of 2 for 35 yards. Jim, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, you couldn't paint a more dramatic ending. And Sussex Central ran that toss sweep into the boundary, ran it all the way out. The unbelievable thing is also Rogers and the catches that he made. There were just so many, and you look at the players that Sussex Central didn't have,
right,
and they just stayed in there to the end. And it's something we said in pregame.
Right.
They will play to the end. We had another one where they beat Middletown in the last couple seconds.
Dover Federal Credit Union voted 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. Your Dover Federal Credit Union final score: Applequiminic 33, Sussex Central 30. Next week, we'll be at the beach as the East Sussex Central Golden Knights, now 4-1, will take on the Cape and Lebanon Vikings. Pre-game show 6:35 with kickoff at 7. Tomorrow morning, we have a special Saturday edition of the Downstate Football when the Sussex Tech Ravens look to crash the Lake Forest Spartans homecoming. Pre-game show 10:35 with kickoff at 11. Tomorrow, Delaware will be up at Monmouth. 1 o'clock kickoff. St. Francis comes to Delaware State. Big game in college football. Miami at Cal. 10:30 tomorrow night. I'm going to miss that one. And then Missouri at Texas A&M, Iowa at Ohio State. That's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For our cameraman Owen Smith and Donald Flowers, Dave Marver, our statistician, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, and my broadcast partner Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Again, your final score: Applequinimink 33, Sussex Central 30. Have a safe, sports-filled weekend from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.